Dipali Negi, and today I'm going to tell you about how to know your writing style, and it is just a 3-step guide. It is very easy to use and you can even use it to learn new types of styles. So when as a beginner, even I started, I thought like I could write any type of content, but no, I was wrong. Because when I practically used it, it took a lot of time, means a lot of time. I took around 8 hours to prepare 1,000 words blog, and it's too much because it was just a simple article, and if I would know the details or how to write, how to script it, it would have been easy. But no, it was simple, but it took 8 hours. And if you go for a more tough style or like something you don't have knowledge about, it will can even take more amount of time. So that's why it's good enough that in the starting you take up some of the types and use it. So the first step is know your style. So what about know your style? Like you have to know what kind of content you can write. It can be about the health, fitness, or it can be about the makeup products, it can be about the clothing brands, or from something called technology, specifically softwares or coding. Even coding can become a blog. If you are a coder, you can make your own blog and help the others by the codings. Like you can give them an example how to use a function, where to use that function, many more. So the next step, now you have chosen your style. You should know that the interest you are picking up, you should have knowledge in it. Necessary that you are taking a degree overall. No, it's necessarily not important. But you should have a knowledge because it's important, and it's also good for the readers. If you know something, like you are a makeup enthusiast and you want to write about the makeups, but you should know about the makeup products, their different qualities or the chemicals they have and what are their effects. So that's important. You need to know the basics. So the next is the research. So what about the research? Actually, research, we can know research is like finding out the things and other. But in researching these kinds of content, you have to find out, like you have known your interest. And of course, you will be scrolling it over your phones on the Instagram, social media. We always like something that is related to us, or we like the content, right? So find out the influencers or some of the famous personalities in those fields and their YouTube channels, their blogs. Go through everything, okay? Because now I'm going to tell you the main research you're gonna do. You have to find the topics for yourself. So when you have thought, yes, this is my niche and I'm going to write about it, now go and search your famous influencer and whatever you want to know. Like I have here a very famous Neil Patel. He has an Uber Suggest, which is great for the researching and a tool. He optimizes the sites of others, like we can get more traffic and customers. So he has given a video on the YouTube channel that how to become a social media manager in 2022. So there were many comments, okay, but I have taken just these 3. See, in here they are asking questions to him. Like one have asked that should I have to take a degree or it just be enough to take a simple course. The other said, how do you make your thumbnails? And the next one said that he has been trying to upload videos for the last 6 months of around 1 hour, and still he need to do that to optimize or know the algorithm of the YouTube. So these are the questions. These are different questions and not related to his videos, but yet they are important. If you have something like this related to these fields, you can go over his videos or anything your influencers post. Like if you love the clothing, go in a influencers. He will be giving up the ideas, tips to how to put on the makeup, how to dress up in this ethnic, how to mix western and ethnic. There are lots of choices. So go over there on their YouTube channel and then pick out a video and then go on the comment sections. you will get a lots of questions. Like you can get around 6 content ideas in just one video, and that's great. This is called researching. If you are influencer and you make Instagram videos or shorts or anything relevant content but not in the written format, then you can go in the Amazon, Flipkart and Meesho. They have hitted millions of users, and whenever a buyer chooses a cloth or go for something, either they give a review or ask a question before buying. So Amazon even have a section for asking. So there you can check that what kinds of questions they are asking. Some people think it is available in XSL, what is the burst size, everything. So you can do the research on the Amazon, Flipkart and Meesho for your makeup and fitness, everything. So it's just on you where you want to do the researching. It's not important that you have to do on the YouTube channel. I told you about YouTube because I think it's a great platform. It has millions of users across the world and it can be a benefit. And now the next step is the content. It's time to write the content. Now you got your interest. You have researched over it, made your content. Now the next step is the content. You know your interest. You have picked up some of the topics. It's time to write the content, because then only you're gonna know what is your writing style. Now one last thing, it's not important that you will write only like 7 of the content ideas and you are done. You know that you are perfect in this. No, practice makes a man perfect. So remember that you have to write it daily. Make it a habit that you write daily on a topic, and eventually you will know that how much you have experienced and how far you are from the time you have started. So go with the practicing and you will become better with it. Now go and start writing your content and become perfect in it. One last tip, and it is the bonus for you. Do post your content over the social media sites. When I first started my blog, I used the WordPress blog and Tumblr, LinkedIn, Instagram to monetize it. But in your case, you can, even if you have a short content, you write poetries, educational content that can be written in like 200 to 50 words, then you can go in the Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter option also, and Tumblr too. So all the best for your journey, and if you like my video, don't forget to like, share and comment.